Let's fucking do this. Let's fucking do this. Let's fucking do this right now. Level fucking 20. Nightmare 4. Let's beat it. I think if I just ult with Punisher at the end near the bubble phase when I'm getting stun locked like crazy is when I can win us the game. That's my goal right now. Get to level 20 and pop the ult during the bubble phase. That's what I'm gonna do. Pop the ult during the bubble phase. Got something done. What did I get? Oh, this. Cool. That's 3 lives right there. Okay. Let's see if I get any good teammates. I don't want to do it with him. I want to do it with Punisher. Let's see if I get Punisher. It's a Punisher day. Let's see. I want to see heroes. There it is. Huh, that's hilarious. That's kind of hard. Alright, let's do this shit. Enough messing around. Restricted matchmaking? Fuck, man. I can't even try it. What a bunch of bitches, dude. Can't even join it because they fucking were picking Jeff. It's either Blade or Punisher. There's no one really else. Maybe Thor. Fucking bullshit, man. So fucking gay. Can't even try it. Fucking bullshit.
I bought it, you can get cash back on that.
Forward, like, yeah, you've all got mobility and you're very fast moving, but the second that one of those players falls, the brawl comp's just going to move forward.
And the longer the fight, the more coordination needed, and that's right now we're seeing that talent come from OUG, but the longer the fight, the more edge you get to 100 Thieves, as we see kind of the old, what we've been seeing in the America region, again, this opening of that Storm damage boost, Omega level, X-Men able to get everyone rolling, and I'm telling you, if you're a Moon Knight main, you're going to see plenty of it here in Ignite, not only because we do have more Lokis getting out there, but just what Moon Knight can offer in this opening get out. I mean, Khonshu's ready to throw the hands out within seconds here. Watch Terra's ult meter as we go and open up the gates here shortly.
Yeah, not just that, but the Moon Knight's able to go through and play on the high ground. So you really punish, like, a lot of these triple compositions need to have staggered positions on the objective, which means that they play for low ground. They play for that brute force main fight. They give up positioning on some of those side angles. So someone is going to have to detach from the team and check and clear the lane of Terra on the Moon Knight. Otherwise, the Hunt of Khonshu is just going to build up way too quickly, and they're going to combine it with the Strangling Prison as gates open, and OUG, because of that ammo from TTK, can't have their cap in that position.
Yeah, you know what I want to look for here is if Terra uses the ult before Vinny's able to get up. Sometimes we see the aggressiveness from this team. We've seen it before with the 100 Thieves in the high ground, as you said. Right now, Molan Ron going to be up there in Magneto. We'll see if the Moon Knight wants to try to match now, jumping down. Good positioning here, like the role that the OUG is trying to play here, but right now just surviving the initial onslaught. It's all pressure and push right now for this team. Love the new skin here as Delina is flexing there from Storm and that damage boost, staying close to the team and getting the pressure now back on him, forcing him off the high ground.
Yeah, I mean, the force physics into the Groot Wall isolations too, so that OUG with things like the Adam lose the LOS to be able to keep these players up. Rocket BOB comes into play, but unfortunately, by the time it takes for the player to get back into position, everyone gets walked on because 100 Thieves, not only do they have the Moon Knight, they've got the Storm for the spawn break opportunity too, which means that you just pop your damage boost and everyone moves forward.
Yeah, here comes a portal, and I don't know if they're going to go right into the hand of Khonshu, but it's going to be Terra.
He's charging it. He's waiting.
Oh my goodness.
It's position.
Look at this. Ready
Here
to go.
it
Just rolling right down. Come on through and get your admission to the respawn room as they're able to use some of the cooldowns to get out of there. But again, that's going to slow down that mobility initial in this opening fight. Terra Cookie's going to use that passive right away. Mulan already so short there, trying to get that battle on Moon Knight. Probably their best matchup.
This is really rough for OUG because, like you said, they had to use the self-res, which means that Terra Cookie, even with Comic River, it's the Jeff Nato. Citadel! We've been looking at Citadel bots 100 piece. I see you. Take them out of Invis Boundary. Out comes that Jeff Nato. There's the Comic Revival. Everybody getting the overshields, and everyone's just right back into the fight when OUG still have all of the economy with the Dance of the Butterflies.
That is what you can do when you play Marvel Zombies with the respawn there from Terra Cookie. Great job being able to stay out of that Jeff Nato. I mean, everyone win, but the most important hero in it, and that gives them life here. In fact, a better life in the .1 that they had against Terra, or against 100 Thieves here now. Harvey does have the invisible boundary. Terra's obviously going to be close to the Kraken impact to get things rolling for them, so they have the sustain and that pressure, but on the opposite side, I mean, they're going to be able to deal with that any way they want. Choose their poison here.
Dance of the Butterflies is going to force out the Invis Boundary on main, and out comes the back up. Oh my goodness, TTK! He gets the Carbon Crush onto this range, and he stops the Eye of Agamotto being able to punish the Emphasis position.
This guy's game sense is absolutely phenomenal. Vinny now pushing forward as the Groot, 50% and climbing now. Terra to follow. We're going to get that full pressure pushing. Mash out of here. .1 going to 100 Thieves now. Pushing into the subway coverage change. As we just said here, Vicky, and what do you expect to see from swaps of OUG?
I mean, it's Kraken impact time. Straight up Kraken impact time. Yeah, well, actually, no, it's going to be dive counter. So they looked at 100 Thieves composition. and are going to be swapping over to the Hela and the Namor to have hit scan to pressure the Storm.
Yeah, I like this actually. You know, you bandit, you might as well use it on your side of the coin here now, trying to take up this back flank again, trying to get these off angles, get your squid set up, but it's going to be tough to do when Terra and TTK are both locked and loaded. You can see the seduction into the impact if we choose to go that route, but it's Vinny just doing it the old-fashioned way. He's going to be a hero that doesn't speak a lot, but his ult speaks volumes as he charges up shortly due. Gonna get Terra out of here though, that's definitely gonna help them just get the aggression off, but as you said, the momentum is gonna continue to push.
OUG are gonna keep pushing as well. Sonic Seduction versus Psionic Seduction, but Taro Cookie gets the better with the hit scan taking down the Storm, and we're going to see 100 Thieves start to lose some of these players. They do trade though against that Namor, and they're really holding on because Vinny and Terra are about to hit the Wombo combo. Can OUG position around it, or are they going to lose all of that team in one fell swoop?
Yeah, there's not a lot you can do about how strong the combo is. They were able to at least survive last time with the Atom, but this time, obviously, you've got Terra now on the Hela, who's not even going to be in the first fight to find it. It's going to be Terra, and oh my goodness here. Spell's going to bring Terra back, but okay. I have to say, great job surviving what was going to be the onslaught there from Vinny. The Kraken impact did not follow, and at this point, just trying to escape Vinny. Good pressure.
It was DOP. DOP comes on through. Yeah, Strangling Presence manages to find the hit, but it's DOP who buys the space back with the Meteor and puts the pressure onto Terra so he doesn't feel confident going for the follow-up of the Kraken impact, and off of the back of that, OUG stabilized the hold.
Huge small play there from DRP, or big play, small thing, big play, as I like to say. But looking at it now again, ready for the next fight. 100 Thieves has exactly what they're ready. TTK already back around. I mean, how is this absolutely possible?
I mean, Molan Rand too, with the Horn of Proteus, can put it right onto Terra as well with the Earthbound properties to be able to stop the Bucky's mobility when he looks for that ultimate. There's so much workaround now for OUG. They've really bought themselves a huge breathing space against the win conditions.
Wow.
As Terra just gets picked. The Tidal Dirge team up, it doesn't just do damage, it's got slow on the properties too.
Yeah, and that anti-dive you just highlighted, and now whenever you get that first win, it makes it so much easier. It's that first win that you got to get, then you can set up, get that high ground, get ready to go in the off positioning, and that makes it so hard. We just saw Molan Ron be able to collapse the entire sea with him as they just continue to hunt down their prey. Vinny now, as Steve Rogers, trying to get a little bit of space to that backline that he did so well in domination, looking for more. Again, you do have Delina that can go with the dance execution. It's going to be, wow, Delina out of it. That's, wow.
It was a bait. Taro Cookie knew it was a bait to get the Psylocke more space to get into position to use down to the butterflies. And OUG read it perfectly.
Complete perfection there. They escaped all of it. I mean, Terra had no impact, quite literally there on the Bucky, and great rotation here from Match. I mean, what a huge defensive effort from 100 Thieves, but OUG matching it with this quick switch of the combo. Laurent gets another pick on Terra, but Millennia getting it done, at least making this somewhat of a fair duelist fight. Delina has to nail this dance. Execution, DRP throwing it down, the connection's not there, no ult to be found. Can Delina find the angle? It's gonna come down to this quick play. Millennia also being able to keep the team alive, and there it is. Can they get one? He found. There's some help from Millennia. He's going to go for the other. DRP trying to stay alive. Good sustain there, though, from OUG.
But there's another fight after this. OUG don't commit ultimates. They know that they're going to lose. They're down to the butterflies. They have nothing to be able to stop it. They don't want as well to stagger themselves out. So they all let the Psylocke get those eliminations so that now they can swap over to things like the Venom, Molan run onto the Atom to have the Soulbind, and you have advantage into this next fight. You just have to survive the ultimates that 100 Thieves have, especially with Terra moving onto the Punisher. Now on overtime, everyone's got to walk directly into him.
Yeah, this is OUG's fight to lose. I mean, they have everything ready to go. I love Molan Ron here on the Atom as well, but Terra finds the best of GRP with that shotgun. Gonna be a quick res to bring him back to the fight, but that is going to give them plenty of momentum pushing forward. Here's the show, keeping the team alive with the sustain, and that just helps Punisher fuel the fire that much more. Vinny finding more of that venom, and Terra throws down the Kraken again. Terra, though, it's Terra v Terra. My goodness.
The res!
Oh, wait!
No! Oh no, OUG, they tried like so hard. You could see the game plan starting to form, right? But unfortunately, the strategist ultimates from 100 Thieves, like, they were just so bull.
I wish you could see the camera on both of us. She's pointing at the res, I'm pointing at the point. It all collides into one, and OUG with a monumental defense to try to keep things their way on point 2 was not enough. 100 Thieves is going to be taking this first match in the round robin of this group to get the first win over OUG. wow, Moxie, what a way to open things up as we look at the stats.
Yeah, 100 Thieves looking really, really strong. I mean, we were looking at the roster and we were like, this is such a good meta for them, right?
Yeah.
Like, the fact as well that it's Terra for the most part who's moved over to the Hela, and Delena who's actually been playing other things when we saw Delena be the staple Hela player, just goes to show how flexible Terra truly is. Like, what a star duelist player this guy is. He really is like one of the future stars of Marvel Rivals Esports. Cannot wait to see what he's going to be able to do in years to come with the team to be able to support him. But OUG, like, they had these really good moments where they showed that they understood when Vinny swapped over to the Captain America, because they saw that the Groot and the Winter Soldier would just keep getting desynchronized. Winter Soldier, I talked to you about this actually in the green room earlier, doesn't have a direct hero counter. You just have to macro against him. Like, you have to put the pressure onto him and look for the setup to be able to isolate the both of them. If they're running the Groot, you put the pressure on either the Groot or the Winter Soldier, so that if one isn't in the fight, they're not going to commit both of those ultimates. At the same time, we saw him go over to the Captain America to try to be like, okay, I'm going to run to objective, I'm going to draw as much attention as possible, the rest of my team are going to be able to get that free passage to walk onto objective, everyone's going to look to peel me, my solo's going to be able to get into position, use down to the butterflies, get all of the eliminations in the backline. Nope.
Yeah, I mean, they were so focused on the strategy that was helping them win that the point was left out of there, and they had pretty much everybody up to roll with the res being ready to go. I mean, that was going to give them a huge advantage on the flip. I was thinking OUG could pull that off, but yeah, to your point, not a lot of things to slow down Bucky, but they had it. They had that setup, and just the flow of the ultimates weren't even connecting. I thought the Terra pick over to Punisher was actually a bit risky going to that last point, but paid dividends as the shotgun quickly found the symbiote there on our first matchup. I mean, that was our first one. What a way to get things going. Any final thoughts on 100 Thieves and OUG and what you saw?
I mean, it's just going to show meta, right? Because that's the thing. 4.5, these are the first matches that we're getting to see the professionals play on 4.5, and it was a matter of who's going to be able to adapt. Faster is going to be the one who's at advantage at this LAN, and it looks like 100 Thieves, they're already on the new meta. They're up and running all of the new comps.
And for those that don't know, if you saw maybe on X, Terra, he was in the hospital yesterday trying to figure some things out, so he's not even in full form. You know, he's only in Super Saiyan 1. Who knows what else we are going to see from them, but that's 100 Thieves to kick things off in this first bit of the stage. But listen, we are just now setting the foundation here in the group stage to go to the knockout stage. Again, the stage is being built right below us. And next up, what a match. Crazy Raccoon versus Citadel Gaming. This is going to be a matchup I cannot wait to see. I'm sure you guys can either. Don't go anywhere. We're going to reset, reload after this quick break.
Minutes. Let's get this shit done then. It's 10 o'clock, right? Yep. This just... I'm gonna just switch it for a second. Nightmare 4. Let's go. Oh man, what a fucking day, huh? I need to get some monies. We'll get these out the way. I think it's Monday, so tomorrow's gonna be the main day for Skate for the missions. But we'll just get today's stuff out the way so I can just focus on Marvel Zombies when I'm able to fucking play it, when I'm not banned for leaving the game because I knew we were gonna fucking lose. Like, next time I'm just gonna purposely die. Doesn't matter. Land to seek with the health flip trick. Nose tailbone. That's definitely a grind. No, I guess not. Nose tailbone. About revving my face on a Sunday till I hit man with the awkward leg, awkward elbow, top of the head like boom, bow, put him to bed like Joe Rogan. Said a man like me ain't seen that in 1,000 fights. Man got clocked with a vibrant right and a hesitant left. Is a man still alive? Watch how I jump on a tune with Dill and a real deal. Them and all hype, got a man feeling all Diddy and white, no Diddy, no Dally. I flick out the light. Why you try rev? Why you try rev? Why you try rev? Why you try rev? About revving my face on a Sunday till I hit man with the awkward leg, awkward elbow, top of the head like boom, bow, put him to bed. Why you try rev? How you gonna come and try rev? How you gonna act like I'm not ahead and you're stuck on the red? You're easily red like you're playing dead. Nose tailbone. What the fuck is a nose tailbone? Nose or tailbone?
Happy to you.
Let's see.
Sandman Transpo rules. Ambidexterity is awesome, especially when pushing. Learning to push properly with either back foot is also awesome.
Was that it? Nails tail. I think that was it. He's like going way out. Only one? What the fuck is a nose tailbone? What the fuck is a nose tailbone?
Nose tailbone. Hold a nose, then push the tail out. Okay. Oh, there it is. Okay. It won't do the flip though. I didn't know that was a thing. Land a sequence with the flip held grip. Okay.
Here's a remember berry for you. You've got a mission going with Shingo.
How long is that sequence for? Oh, just a sequence. Okay.
Feeling this spot, eh?
Earn a score and then do complete challenges. Okay, we'll just do that here.
Try it. Feel like a good and hit it. Reload. Do over. Making it look easy. was quick.
Crowd like a cursor on Zoom, no curse words, doom, the worst church nerd first heard.
Life's challenges. That's your cue. Time for another go.
I'm not sure why I'm not able to do it. Come on. Oh, that was it.
The sweet sound of success.
Hey, baby. Yeah, I'm just trying to get this stuff done. Oh, I know. I'm just getting this done while you're getting up. Did you want me to make you breakfast? Yeah. That's funny, huh? Sure you don't want me to make you breakfast?
Heel to toe, heel to toe. Nice form. Looking for a set? Media.
Oh my fucking god.
Back to the start. You got this. Halfway there. Quick restart. Not much time left. Get after it. Handle that business. I love your approach to testing pedestrians' reflexes.
Whoa. That's crazy looking. Why did they let me use it? Fuck. Why'd they put this shit on? Bro, they fucked up. This jacket is so sick. Why'd they put the fucking bra underneath it? Fuck, dude.
Ripstick acquired with Rip Chips?
Talk to me. Don't give up about how much you make. I give up about how much you live. I know some people who rich and who lame. I know some people who poor and legit. I know some ways that can f your day. I know some ways to make you disappear. Abracadabra, not there in the trace. Now we got you believing the magic is real. Yeah, shit'll get heavy. I let my people stay ready. Girl, I call up the cutthroats. Bangalore Road as I'm ready. Mumbai, we hit up the public. I got my louder in Delhi. Houston, we got the Rockets. I'm going Lil like McGrady. We go.
Out like Garvey. Told you I was back now, gotta pardon me. I set the bar high like Harley, yo. Show the tech on then brush the dust off. Mama raised a soldier, I raised the bar, wipe the rust off. Hit my way from afar whenever I bust off. Like a popping your ass off. Took some years off.
There's something different about you. Not sure what it is. Forget it. You look exactly the same.
Let's see how long more this ban is, bro. Ugh. $14 more minutes, so I'm able to do this shit. Alright.
Give me another.
What'd I say about feeding Grandpa Airheads?
Don't do it?
Airheads have more fun.
If you want a super fresh, high-quality burger
Every time, just tell them you want
a hamburger made for you. It's gotta be one.
Be more alien with Alienware.
Yeah, absolutely. Citadel, probably one of my favorite teams to watch in the midseason at LAN. Just the way that they flow and the talent that they have at the roster and the coach position as well. We'll get to meet them here in a moment as we bring up their roster. But I have to highlight, because we're not going to look at the coach, so I want to highlight him first. We can actually hear him in the background. Just wows up. It's Sala. What a great coach, and he's actually in charge of a lot of what the bans are there for the team. Just what he brings, the energy, is what kind of defines Citadel and what they're able to do.
Yeah, and Citadel is one of those defining teams. They sort of innovate. They're very similar in that aspect to teams like FlyQuest and also Na'Vi, where a lot of people look to see what they're doing with the new metas. And I mean, it's such a Citadel-coded meta, right? We can see so many of these players getting to see as well. Polly, we're going to be seeing this player a whole heck of a lot. We're going to be talking about him even more because he was one of those people who struggled. He was known for things like the Captain America, right, in mid-season. And then Envy, they cracked the code. Just ban out the Captain America in Citadel. Don't get to put Polly onto that hero. Now, though, he plays everything. He went away and he plays literally every single Vanguard map, basically.
Yeah, and hey, listen, I mean, you can't talk about him without talking about Enzo on the other side, too. Some of the biggest Agamottos in the entire mid-season now back in action here for the Grand Finals. Can't wait to see what they're able to put together. I think this team really doesn't have a weakness. I think that's what makes them great. And you look at the duelist department, I mean, between Pokey and Tanuki, listen, that is just a duo I would not want to go up against in my own personal ladders.
Yeah, I mean, the Citadel Jeff NATO was so fed in Stage 2 that Virtus Pro actually banned it when they went on to combo against them. And you know what? Virtus Pro won that map. It was one of the strategies that Citadel had been relying on, given the fact that it entirely counters Invisible Boundary coming in for it. But like you said, Citadel, they play everything. Like, all of the duelists, all of the strategists, all of the vanguards, no matter what you give them, they'll make do with it. They were one of the first teams that were really starting to run both the Rocket and the Ultron compositions coming on through, so I know for sure they've got some really fun compositions cooked on up. But one thing that I want to talk about for Crazy Raccoon, because this has been a matchup that I've wanted to do for so long, is NX, because this guy is absolutely stellar on the top.
Yeah, if you don't know Crazy Raccoon, this is a team to get to know. They have talent from top to bottom, and NX just an absolute animal in the duelist position. Again, I know a lot of you guys watching over in America don't get to know this team and see this team as much, and as we break down what they're able to do, I mean, I think this is actually going to be a good matchup. Citadel obviously is such a formidable team, but they've got everything that they need to win and get that success. You know, when we looked at OUG, the synergy wasn't quite there. This team has plenty of it.
Okay, well, they already have my heart for doing Soda Pop. Says the hero shot.
Wait, that does feel very snappy.
Amazing, and I mean, like you said, they're absolute characters. Crazy Raccoons, they're going to be playing some really fun compositions. You can see Heian, who's really like the go-to Psylocke player coming on for it, but he's also able to play things like the Winter Soldier, and I think like that was one of the things that the Asia teams struggled with in the mid-season. They had like one go-to composition, which was the Mantis, but then Mantis became the immediate go-to ban, and we didn't really get to see the adaptation come on through to be able to flex onto multiple different compositions. Looking at the Asia matches, looking at Crazy Raccoons going up against, you know, the likes of Gen G and then also Reject, they were already showing that they could flex over to all of the different compositions that we're still going to be seeing today. We get to see here in the highlights they were playing things like the Adam. They've already been playing the Loki Adam Mantis compositions coming on for it. They've started playing more Jeff as well, which is a big thing.
Yeah, Ribisoko 2 and JT3, what they can put together, they have a deep bench as well. I mean, they have players that can flex in, they have different things happen to them over the course of the tournament here. And listen, just as that core strategist build, I mean, we obviously didn't see Sun Hoon here play Luna in this clip. Great Luna, but the Invis, kind of that staple for the team, if you will. And that's where I think it's going to be the big heartbeat behind it. Are we going to see Citadel play that, what we would expect, a bit more of that aggressive approach that Citadel likes to play, and that's going to get the strategist off their back feet and a little bit more rough. Love the Black Widow, by the way. There, quick little, that's the first of that at the tournament.
Yeah, Vital getting to come on through here. We sometimes get to see him, and he plays things like the Adam really, really well. Like his hit scan prowess on the Adam is just crazy strong, but so too is one of the pickups that this team was able to find off of their success in MLC. It's Lastro. This guy, they added him to the team. He's now the main shot caller as well for the team coming on through, but he brings so much experience already having been a pro in a very similar game, so we're going to get to see that macro sense really develop for this team too.
And this is a team that's thirsty for more. I mean, both of them, you know, for Citadel, second place might as well be nothing. Like, first place is their whole goal, what they aim for. They got that in that group stage heading in, or the seeding to get in. Second after that. But when it comes to Crazy Raccoon, they weren't even there in China for the mid-season. I know that crushed them. Now they're going to really showcase what they can put together here on the biggest stage for Marvel Rivals thus far.
And we're going to be starting off on Domination, as is the norm. So let's have a look and see which Domination map we're going to be headed over to. It's either going to be Burning T'Challa, Hell's Heaven, Krakoa, or Celestial Husk, and it's going to be Hell's Heaven, despite the fact that GeoGuessr would
green
suggest
Hell's Heaven there.
that it was a Krakoa coming on for. No, we're headed over to Hell's Heaven, and immediately the ban draft. Like, Citadel are going to be so happy. This was their comfort map coming on through. They were basically undefeated on that map type all the way back in stage 1 until they lost a map to Virtus Pro with it, and it means that Tanuki, his hero pool has just become a much bigger problem for Crazy Raccoons to have to deal with.
Yeah, I mean, expect to see a bunch of Baby Shark here too. I mean, Hell's Heaven is such a fun one for me because domination is already such, can go either way depending on how the game flow is, but even on Hell's Heaven, even more so. There's so many more opportunities for the environmental eliminations, but also the way that the map flows altogether, I think really complements a bit of communication here. And when we look at Hell's Heaven, I want to ask you this, favorite domination map?
Hell's Heaven.
Is it Hell's Heaven? I had a feeling. I'm a Krakoa guy, but I do like Hell's Heaven as well. What do you expect to see Citadel play here?
Starlord. It's probably going to be like, we're going to see a lot of Starlord, we're going to be seeing a lot of dive as well. Like, Hell's Heaven is such a good dive map.
Yeah.
It's really, really strong. It forces as well a lot of teams, if they're not running dive, to go into very specific rotations. If you look at a map like Eldritch Monument, if you're up against a dive composition, you can't go main. You've got to take side room, which means that you then lose monopoly of the rest of the space. So many of those angles open up to the other team just for the start of those fights, rather than actually getting to take it, win it, and then set up for the next one. But something to talk about is definitely that Starlord, because I'm expecting him not to make it through. Hell's Heaven has so much natural cover for flyers to be able to hide behind, and I mean, my jaw was on the floor when I was looking back at some of those gameplays of Crazy Raccoons versus Rejects, because NX had the coolest Starlord play I have ever seen from any duelist. You know what he did, Cozy? Right, I'm gonna set this in. He's looking around, he's not looking at a Magneto. There's a Mag who's charging up ultimate behind him, and off of the sound cue alone, he hits his iframe on the right click and dodges it frame perfectly for that Meteor M to impact into one of the pillars behind him in Eldritch Monument.
I've heard so much about him as a player and just the level. We have a lot of great Star-Lords here, but I've just heard what this man can do, and you're right, there's a lot of good room for dive and the peekaboo moments and get good little coverage to go around. But for me, what we saw a lot of America too, with the Jeff comes the Adam, so we did get plenty of Adam Warlock play in here, but also we got a little spiciness of Angela from time to time, especially I believe, the name escapes me on this certain map type, but right there
Super Soldier Factory.
Ah, yes. Super, I mean,
the
there's
second
just
you said
so
Angela,
many.
yeah, Lava Pit and Environmentals. Anyone who has an opportunity to push someone, so like you said, Jeff with it, Jeff just having that immediate go sign of I don't have to really walk away from a fight for so long and potentially get picked before you can get people off the map, and then Angela with the Assassin's Charge being able to just spearhead people off of the map.
The creative ways too to save themselves. I've seen Emma's go diamond form, kick up and make it out. The old Magneto rising from the ground with the meteoriums that they didn't want to call, but they have to. Hell's Heaven, I feel like just always such a great stage when we do jump into domination here. For Citadel too, I feel like this team, when you look at what they want to do, I mean, again, if they did their homework, Captain America is not going to be available, right? And I've heard some teams say, okay, listen, Paulie, that's what you can play. We're comfortable on other heroes, but anything but, right? I mean, Paulie has great flexibility in what he can bring.
Yeah, I mean, it used to be that Enzo was the Venom guy. He doesn't really like get as much Venom game time now, and he's actually really happy about it. So we get to see Paulie now flex, and if Captain America and Venom both get through, they're going to be more than happy to be able to play both of those dive vanguards and just go for a full dive composition. If one of them gets banned out, that's okay. Enzo's going to be able to flex onto something like the Magneto, or the Emma, or the Strange, and just get to be that anchor vanguard, while Paulie is going to be going in and disrupting, because oh my goodness, the guy just does not die.
And I feel like with this team too, and we're seeing it here at Ignite, there's a coach buff. I mean, definitely what a coach can provide for the team, not only mentality-wise, because I'm telling you, if you guys haven't heard him yet, he's going to make his way through the microphone at some point there at LAN, and definitely on the big stage again. If you are just now coming in, this right now, we're just setting the stage, the foundation of what's going to be the knockout stage in the grand finals. We can hear the stage being built quite literally. It's going to be set up the stage there for around a long time.
Zombies because I got restricted because I kept leaving teams because they were keep playing like stupid ass Jeff and stuff like that. And I'm like, you just need Blade and Punisher, maybe Thor, but people were playing other characters like.
Yeah, well, they boot camped. They found out that they were going to Atlanta, and they literally out of their own pocket arranged
For,
for,
like,
their own
an
space
hour.
to be
But
able
I think
to
it's
stay.
over now.
They
I could
had
go
all
back
of
into
their
it, but
players
I
there.
wanna
I
check
mean,
on my
everyone's
family,
seen
see
on
what's going
socials
on.
all of the food
And
pictures.
then come back and see if I
They
can knock
went on
it out.
essentially a tour of every single fast food chain in America to be able to rate
If
it.
not, during
Everyone's
the
also
day.
seen the tier list
The only reason why I'm
coming on
on is
through.
to
And I
clip
mean, I
it
talked to Citadel. I said,
on,
was that purely
Twitch
rage baiting,
if I
or
do
was that
beat it.
serious? And they said,
But
yeah, it was
most
serious.
likely
Like,
we're
they
gonna end it at
genuinely
nighttime,
do
you know?
believe that teams like Chop
Our
and Mac are
usual
on the
8
same
p.m.
level
time.
as Virtus Pro, and you know what? I'm kind of there with them
live
too.
for it.
Well, we'll see.
I
right
live
now.
for it. I
Let
love
me
those
go
tier lists. I
double-check
love
something.
the healthy competition behind us. We're hearing the clap.
I'm just leaving
that they
the
do, and
tournament
so-
on.
Because
There
the
he
clap,
is.
Like, it's
right, they
huge.
say they
You
all
gotta take a
clap
picture with
together.
you.
Yes.
They can't even land
With
a
you-
clap
with
together.
it.
How they're going to do
You gotta take a
teamwork
picture
and
with it.
together, right?
It's the dive.
And put it on the
Basically,
Discord.
Polly tends to lead it because he's the
That's
one
sick.
who leads all of the
I'm gonna go check on the
communication
family
in
real
dive,
quick.
and they count down, and then everybody at that same time goes for the clap. And when you go for the clap, that would be the moment when everybody would hit. And as you say, if you're running dive, everybody needs to hit at the same time. Otherwise, you're gonna have one person getting too much damage because they go in too early and booking it. And hopefully that's not a Vanguard player because that's your damage sponge. And
Yeah.
if your duelist hits after your Vanguard's already started leaving, they're gonna get picked immediately.
For me, you know, it was kind of in the midseason. We have a lot of the battle of EMEA versus America, and that's where I want to see the Asia region step up and see what we have. Obviously, we saw what OUG did for China, and they're still putting some pieces together. Just talked to that team; they're ready to roll here for the next one. But when it comes to the Asian regions and what they can put together, the Asian regions, I feel like we don't know what to expect because
Yeah.
Crazy Raccoon, they do so well against their own competition. But we haven't seen them here in the land stage comparative region to region on the same ping and everything.
Yeah, I think one of the reasons for that is that the Asia teams, they run very similar compositions to each other. So like
Yeah.
their insta bans was actually Emma because they both like running dive, which means that the Mantis would be able to get through. Something that I for sure do not believe is going to occur here for a moment. You cannot give Citadel access to a one-sided Mantis, and that's one of I think the problems for a lot of those Asia teams, like because they play such similar play styles when they go up against some of the international teams and they run so many different things and it's not just a mirror composition, suddenly you're getting counter comps and playing into a mirror, your cooldown rotations changes entirely. Like you have to play for second better of those resources rather than getting to go super aggressive and using a lack of resources from the other side to be able to find a moment of weakness.
Yeah, what's cool about this compared to midseason as well is the server time that these players have had is a little bit less than last time. And so last time they had not only more time, you know, in Guangzhou and to get set up there, but also in the server, the meta's still not only developing, but you also have the LAN meta that happens. I mean, we saw what
Yes.
Rad at the time, now Navi, what they brought, right? And I don't expect something as crazy, potentially, but right now, you know, speaking to a lot of these teams, they're still buttoning up everything together and what they want to roll with. We didn't see Daredevil at all last game.
We haven't seen them just yet.
Kind of hoping to let the devil out here and what they've been able to do. Again, we highlighted why not as much, but because we saw more of the Psylocks kind of make their way through in that first option for the duelist position.
I mean, I think it's going to be really rough, though, for Crazy Raccoons to, like, approach this ban draft, because the thing about, like, Citadel, like I said, they play everything, but it being Hell's Heaven, Dive becomes a problem, Black Panther becomes a problem. Also, if there's one person that I would expect to see wanting to immediately play Daredevil on day one of the tournament, it's Tanuki. He loves his melee characters.
yes.
They've been trying to make things like the magic work the entirety of the year. So if there's an opportunity to get to see Matt Murdock actually get his debut on the Ignite stage, this is likely the moment that we see it.
Well, listen, y'all. Right now, the map is Hell's Heaven. The location, Atlanta, Georgia. We are here for our second matchup of the day between Moxie and myself. Citadel Gaming versus Crazy Raccoon. Here's a ban phase, what we like to call it, the old Mantis ban. We'll see if we see something different.
There's no way. This has to be. Oh my goodness, they did it.
Look at
no.
us. Look at us, Moxie.
I said that's the thing that they do every single time.
Jeff, though.
Crazy Raccoons going to be taking out the Emma, which means that Mantis gets through, and we're going to be seeing Citadel taking out the Jeff, which means that, yeah, that Mantis is going to be up available potentially for both teams here. But we're actually going to see Citadel take the Jeff instead.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, taking a look, I love the Jeff ban right out the gate and the Jeff save because we just talked about the environmental and what they're able to do with the hero, the Atom as well. So right now, I'm going to give the tip of the cap to Citadel for their pick and ban to start things off. Let's see how they adjust in the later half. It's not just that first bit of the draft. It's getting into it. The Star-Lord gone. We thought that would happen. You thought we'd see a lot of, you know, with that with Citadel, but no, they did their homework there.
I mean, it's going to be the Star-Lord getting removed, but that also means that we're still going to be seeing it potentially up for the side of Crazy Raccoons with the Mantis, which means that the generation of that Galactic Legend is going to be very fast indeed, as we're going to be seeing Citadel now removing the Emma, so they're definitely going to want to be playing Dive as well, as the Jeff save has now pushed Crazy Raccoons into going for the Venom Burn, so that Symbiotic Shenanigans is not up for the plate.
Yeah, no Mother this time around, double banned with the Captain America save. That is huge. Again, ladies and gentlemen, if you have not seen Paulie at his craft, get ready because he can quite literally do it all day, the man himself. This is one of the most feared here in LAN at the Vanguard position. Last ban here, setting up for Crazy Raccoon when you got the Captain America. Which way do you think they want to roll here, Moxie? There's a few ways I'd go
the
about
homie
it.
bro.
Having Adam,
Bucky.
maybe Adam, the Bucky
Let's
smart.
see if we can
Bucky's
do this.
really good. Bucky's really good because...
Let's see if we can do one round. One round. If we get some douchebag team though, I'm gonna dip out.
You have one task, my fist. Locate the Queen of the Dead and end her. But the path will be fraught with peril.
Alright, we got a
I
good
was
team so
made
far.
for this mission. Time to make the undead dead again. Life must prevail over death. There is no time to rest. More undead warriors will soon arrive. Do not make me regret choosing you for this mission. champion has fallen. This is not over. Alas, the champion has fallen. I'm cutting in. They see nothing. I fear this struggle may be as eternal as I. Do not succumb to the chaos. Alas, a champion has fallen. Back for another tour. A champion has fallen. Now I'm getting mad. Alas, a champion has fallen. I'm cutting in. I'll meet my family, but not today. Champion has fallen. Now I'm getting mad. Smoke free. but the war is far from over. Fight harder. You are of no use to be dead. Alas, a champion has fallen.
Back for another tour.
Alas, a champion has fallen.
Taste cold steel. Back for another tour.
Alas, a champion has fallen.
I'm cutting in. They ain't seen nothing yet. Smoke screen.
Impressive. But can you repeat your success? succumb to the chaos. Hands this place! Have I got them? These ways will not fail! Down them! Protect your key! Down them! Slow me down! Hostiles up front! Wash our foes away! Protect your key! Wash our A champion has fallen. There's no time to rest. More undead warriors will soon arrive.
They ain't seen nothing yet.
Life must prevail over death. Alas, a champion has fallen.
Back for another tour.
I fear this struggle may be as eternal as I. Fight harder. You are of no use to me dead. Has fallen. Alas, a champion has fallen.
Extended my deployment.
Alas, a champion. Alas, a champion has fallen. Alas, a champion has... Alas, a champion has fallen.
Extended my deployment.
Alas, a champion has fallen. Alas, a champion has fallen. Alas, a champion has fallen. champion has fallen.
This is not over.
You fought well, but the war is far from over. Do not make me regret choosing you for this mission. Alas, a champion has fallen. Alas, a champion has fallen.
I'm not done yet.
Alas, alas, a champion has fallen. Alas, a champion has fallen.
I re-upped.
Alas, a champion has fallen.
This is not over.
Alas, a champion. Alas, a champion has fallen. Alas, impressive. But can you repeat your success? Do not make me regret choosing you for this mission.
Check out this area.
Yeah. Sorry, I had to go downstairs and check on the family for something that came to me, so I had to flip out for a second. But we got 3 blades. I think we're fine. As long as I'm around for the boss, really, to get those extra points for the final boss. That's all I really was worried about. I was like, I just make sure that I'm around for the boss fights. Oh shit. The early ones don't really matter. The early rounds, I'm like, they should be able to take care of it by themselves. I just need the points for the upgrades. So I figured it'd be fine if I left for a second.
Impressive. But can you repeat your success?
Yeah, right? All calculated. I don't really need that no more. I just need more damage and more more life and reduced damage. I need 14,000 life in order to live on the final round. So I'm just trying to make sure I have enough damage and enough life to last those hits, because it's just ridiculous. Let's see. I don't really need those, though. They give me too many. I need single point damage. melt them, but also at the same time live to a hit of one of the stuff.
The champion has fallen.
I'll do that right now. Yeah, I'm melting them really fast now. And then during Wander Bubbles, I should be able to live through it. I should be able to live through it. Because before I was getting one-shotted. And I was like, what the fuck, dude? And it's because I've been taking too many of the dead box, the headshot one. And I only need like 2 or 3. I should be able to protect it now. Now I just need single target damage and life and damage reduction. That's all I need from any of those upgrades. Alright, here we go.
Judge, jury, executioner!
See, even in the bubble, she can't kill me. So that's the new plan. And it lasts just enough for me to live through it. Okay, that works. That works. So far, we're on track. So far, it's working.
Judge, jury, executioner!
So damage reduction to help me make through it, and then the CC negation of the bubble stunning me. So far, so good.
Judge, jury, executioner!
Dang, just barely in time. Okay, okay. It's starting to work at least. I'm at 6,000 life. I need 14,000. Because I think it's 12,000 a single hit at the end game. So 12. If I don't have 12,000 by the end of the match, I get one shot no matter what I do. So I'm halfway there, and it's a halfway match. So
I fear this struggle may be as eternal as I.
if you were to fix that as a plate, it'd cost you $10. Wait. Oh, I forgot to tell you that I was served for a mission meal yesterday. What was served from it? Mine was free as a worker, but people fix their own plates. I got 2 chicken tenders, 16-ounce buttered beans, beef stew, rice, mac and cheese, cup, pound cake. Damn, you went in. That's a good fucking meal right there. That's what I feel. Get some good old motherfucking cornbread. Have you seen that meme? Oh, shit. It's like this guy online. Like, and you know we always have that good old motherfucking cornbread. Damn, we're like melting now. You love cornbread. Have you seen that meme? Have you seen that video I'm talking about though, with the country guy? He cooks shit, and then he like, and you always know we got that motherfucking cornbread. He always ends it like that. Like that's just his thing. That's his catchphrase. Yes, yeah, dude, I got money. Oh, I got stuck. The crawlers got me stuck. I was like right on top of them. Damn, they're like melting. Crazy. They're back gonna pop into another stream real quick, say hi. Yeah, do you think? I'll be right here. I'm gonna leave after this game for sure. I just want to make sure I got this right.
You fought well, but the war is far from over. Life must prevail over death. Alas, there is no time to rest. More undead warriors will soon arrive. Life must prevail over death. Was it Hippo? Or who'd you go say hi to? I fear this struggle may be as eternal as I. Fight harder. You are of no use. used to be dead.
Damn.
Champion, rise, my fist of vengeance. The battle has only just begun. Alas, a champion. Rise, my fist of vengeance. The battle has only just begun. The war is far from over.
Phase 15. We're almost there. We're almost at endgame. I have 7,000. I need more health.
Do not succumb to the chaos.
I've been getting all the health ones too. It's crazy.
Cleanse this place. Foes incoming. Alas, the champion
I need more health. I'm stuck. I'm stuck.
A champion has fallen.
I got caught by the bubble.
Wash our foes. A champion has fallen.
Get the fuck out of the corner, dude. Oh my god, it worked. It worked. Dude, it worked. Can you clip that? Holy shit. Alright, here we go. Oh shit, it worked. Alright. I'm at 7,000 health. I was freaking with that. Here we go. Oh shit. Come on, die, bitch. Oh my god, die, bitch. Oh my god. Let's go, let's go, let's go. It's worth
Judge, jury, executioner! Denizens over here!
Oh my gosh, dude, I'm almost not making it. It's like right at the end of my ult and my magazine. seem like too bad of it. 200. Beating one of the blades prior to me. I should be last guy on the game.
Alas, a champion has fallen. Impressive. But can you repeat your success?
4 more levels and then we're done.
Do not make me regret choosing you for this mission. Alas, a champion has fallen. Alas, a champion has fallen. There is no time to rest. More undead warriors will soon arrive. Do not succumb to the chaos. Alas, a champion has fallen. 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 Alas, a champion has fallen.
Whew! Yo, clip that. That's crazy.
Fought well,
That was
but the
crazy.
war is far from over. Life must prevail over death.
That was insane. get hit.
Alas, a champion has fallen. Alas, a champion has fallen.
There's nowhere to go for me. Oh my god, I can't believe I missed fucking shit. Oh, how'd I get hit?
Champion has fallen. Alas, a champion has fallen. Take cold steel. Alas, a champion has fallen. Alas, a champion has fallen.
Wow, I got hit by a bunch of grenades. I couldn't fucking move. Fuck, I can't go anywhere. They need to get away from my table.
Alas, a champion has fallen. Alas, a champion has fallen. Impressive. But can you repeat your success? Fight harder. You are of no use to be dead.
19, this is the last horse and then it's final boss time.
Alas, a champion has fallen. Alas, a champion has fallen. Alas,
Shit!
a
I didn't see them
champion
behind
has
me.
fallen.
Fuck. I was wondering, I was like, when are they gonna drop near me?
Extended my deployment.
Alas, a champion has fallen.
Just go really, fuck it.
Alas, a champion has fallen.
Oh, fuck!
Champion
They
has
got me
fallen.
midair when they got a bomb. This guy killed them, but then they hurt me when I was flying past them. Fucking man. Just terrible timing with the kiss killing. And me flying up there. Fuck. Last round right here.
There's no time to rest. More undead warriors will soon arrive.
Here we go. Last round. Oh shit, I shouldn't have took that one. Fuck. I took that one on accident. I shouldn't have done that. Fuck.
Form a group.
Alright, that's it. Here we go. Let's see if I can do this.
Do not make me regret choosing you for this mission. Alas, a champion has fallen. Alas, a champion
Not last. I'm not like that. I'm doing one shot.
champion has fallen. Alas, a champion has fallen.
She keeps getting in my way. I'm just trying to hit the horse. Which one are we going for, guys?
Champion has fallen. Champion has fallen. Champion has fallen. Judge, jury, executioner! The champion has fallen.
Oh, I got stun locked.
A champion has fallen. Rise, my fist of vengeance.
They're getting stun
A
locked.
champion, rise, my fist of vengeance.
Yeah, they're getting stun locked. It's crazy.
Rise, my fist of vengeance. Do not worry. All hope is not yet lost.
Alright, well, we'll try later on tonight. That was pretty much it, though. But we got stun locked at the end. Alright, I'll be back on later tonight. Peace.